Dr. Charles Apoki, what strategies, thank you.
Thank you.
What strategies are available from the past? And I'm going to time you because I know you can give it in 30 minutes. Give us in 2 minutes strategies that we need to hold on to.
I've been married for 40 years. I married when I was 26. My wife was 24. She was 19. I was 21 in medical school. I told her, I want to marry somebody I will grow up with. And so you are going to read nursing. So I wrote her application to UBTH here to read nursing. Marriage is not sustained by love. Love is a chemical reaction. It is the production of oxytocin and other love hormones. And they wear out with time. Marriage, I asked my wife when I turned 60, I'm 66 now, I said, what has kept this relationship? Is it the toffee feeling? When I was sending you postcards, we had postcards. I would post a postcard every day from UI.
Hey, they do love now.
Yes, to UBTH. Is it that I don't post now because the chemical has reduced?
It's okay.
And so the problem we are having in this generation that we didn't have in the time past was that today's marriages are founded on Mills and Boom and Romeo and Juliet and Titanic. But marriage is founded on responsibility. Responsibility, the physique of the person may change, the looks of the person may change, but the roles and the rights and privileges remain the same. In Africa, we did what was called gene pool selection. I call it GPS. You didn't marry from specific families because of their tendencies, because of disease patterns like schizophrenia. Schizophrenia runs in families because of stories concerning such families. So families united to raise a new generation better than their own generation by bringing Akin genes with Ade genes. Ade Goke, Akin is warrior, Ade is crown. When you bring these two genes together, then you bring a strong kingdom. So we did gene pool selection. But there was a problem that came to Africa with colonization, and that was taxation. Taxation, I grew up to meet trade by barter. Taxation necessitated that our males in our families paid, even females in Aba Riot, they paid with the currency which was produced by the Western world. And so we needed to leave home to go and work in the township. And then the family was divided. But you see, if you go around Africa, the Chinese communities, their marriages are lasting longer. The Indian communities, their marriages are lasting longer. Even I was in the UK, I found out that the whole street Edgeware was filled with businesses by Asians until Africans start treasuring family-based businesses and transgenerational transfer of entrepreneurship. Families will keep having problems of man going to work somewhere, woman working somewhere, children left alone. I stopped working for any person at the age of 29 when I opened my first practice. And I've been building family businesses since then. My daughter manages my school. My granddaughter is in that school. And so we see each day with my wife and her. My wife does business with my son, who became a millionaire in my house at the age of 22 when he was leaving Uniben. And then we try to transfer. You see, go to Egun Street, you will see that there is an industry there that is transgenerational. And so this Japa syndrome and all this job mentality, until Africans start thinking about building family businesses that can endure. Bagdash Ice Cream Parlor in Damascus has been producing ice cream since 1895. The Four Cousins wine you drink, those spaces, there are Four Cousins in South Africa. Sabanci Foundation, that pays 5% of the annual tax of Turkey, has been in business for generations. Now, you see that the Beretta pistol has been producing guns for 500 years. What your father used to train you to university, suddenly you abandon it and start carrying brown envelopes. And so, even though I trained as a medical doctor, medical training and practice will never leave my lineage. My son is an orthopedic surgeon in Germany, because right from when I was taking him into the theater, I will write on his palm, Professor. My son is married to a cardiologist. And so, medical practice will never leave the family. There are giftings that families get. When that gifting enters your family, after it might be an anointing, after some time, it turns to a culture like Igun Street. Now, let me quickly say this. You don't marry, you see, the elite do this gene pool selection. They marry power, marry performance, marry platforms. And now, when Isaac, even in the Bible, he didn't marry anyone. When Isaac was to marry Rebecca, there were specifications. This girl that will give my camel, that I would tell, give me water to drink, and will say, I will water your camels. Isaac inherited camels from his father. In fact, the woman met him in the farm. Each camel drinks 30 gallons of water. Multiplied by 4 is 120 liters. Times 10 camels is 1,200 liters. Times acceleration due to gravity, g, times the distance of the well, plus the depth of the well, you will find out that the woman had capacity, competence, character, and chemistry that we should look for instead of curves, coils, and color. Thank you.
Hey! Dr. Apoki.